FZX, indeed I've lost my mind right now. But judging from the stories that you see on this channel, you probably thought I'd lost it already. Raditz is now in Dragon Ball FighterZ, after years of him not being in it.
Kinda.
What we're actually seeing here from RC Burrito, the maker of this mod, is what is arguably the first fully custom character within the game. We're all used to custom characters in the likes of Xenoverse and what have you, but in FighterZ, it's actually been somewhat of an enigma about what to do. Sure, you have custom skins, but they're usually placed on top of existing characters. Here though, it's been built from the ground up to be a fully unique character. It's so cool! And a lot of people have been thinking, well, why isn't the brother of Goku available as a character? Then you have like nearly a dozen Gokus in the game, so I think that went out the window here. So put simply, I'm already going to include a link to the mod so you can download it for yourself. You might be asking why I'm not actually playing this mod for myself. Well, first of all, I really suck at FighterZ, as Lanny can attest on many a playthrough. I think that's besides the point here. The fact is, though, I just want to show you and tell you all that Raditz is in the game now! And speaking as the minister of Raditz here on YouTube, I'm excited that the likes of RC Burrito and their crew have been able to really come up with something quite detailed, actually. Everything is down to a T, or in this case, an R. You can download it on Game Banana, this mod, and you can just see all the details right here. There are various screenshots and the like. I mean, you just take a look at this right here, for example. Yeah, you get the power-up sequences, so everything is pretty much accurate to the Goku one from the original game. It's all in place. Everything has been crafted to make it as authentic as possible. And that just looks fantastic. This shot right here, this is brilliant. Play as Raditz with this model and moveset mod. So it's not just a model, moveset. There are things, of course, lifted from other characters, but from what I've seen in various playthroughs, they actually have things which are lifted from Dragon Ball Z itself, much like how Arxis does with all of the other characters in Dragon Ball FighterZ. There are constant references to Dragon Ball Z, and Super, etc. It's very much a love letter to the entire franchise, so this is no exception. It does replace Ultra Instinct Goku in terms of the character select screen and the actual option, but I think you can probably sacrifice a Goku because you're kind of getting a half Goku because it's Goku's brother, so really no love lost there. And then of course it gives you the instructions on how to download it. Manual downloads right there. But let's jump into the reveal trailer. So right here, immediately you can tell that this is just like, oh, okay. Oh, nice beat. But I see what they're trying to do here. So I'm just trying to bring this down a little bit, but oh. Ah. Oh, okay. We're getting custom animations here. Not just the moveset, not just the model, we're also getting intros. And intros in fighters are a big deal because they are quite customizable. And this is no exception here. And even though it's probably things lifted from different games and the like Xenoverse, Burst Limit even, it's in this. You can download this for yourself and play as Raditz. This is so cool! You tell I'm a little bit excited. I mean, let's just carry on here. I'll just keep the music down a little bit, but I just want to like give you my instant reactions here. So, RC Burrito, good job on this. This looks pretty much on point here. Oh, okay. So, let's go scroll back here a little bit. So, he taps his scouter. So, I believe there are shots of Raditz tapping his scouter. So, I think that's a little reference there. And I've seen various videos about that's sort of depending. Oh, wait, hang on. What was that there? Oh, I remember that shot. So there's a shot from the actual anime where he does that kind of back kick. There are references to the original anime that are included and peppered around to make this feel a genuine product from Dragon Ball. So that's cool. Even though we didn't really get to see much of Raditz. Okay, that's neat. Oh, so good. And oh, this is such a good mod. And even the key being like a pinkish purple, that's so cool. And they even do the key jump, and oh, double Sunday! I knew that'd be in there eventually. Oh, and a destructive finish as well. Yo. Oh, okay, that's definitely lifted from Xenoverse, but oh,
that is so good.
As I said, the download is available right now. Oh, that is so good. I'm so pleased with this mod. This is the release video, and already in the comments, people are saying that the mod's really, really good. Been waiting for Raditz to have his time in the sun. If it weren't for MasakoX, Hey, it's me! I would have never understood the Raditz potential of one of my favorite fan-made characters. Oh, that's nice. I mean, I kind of expected that I would pop up every now and again, but... Oh, you can see the love here. Even though people dog on Raditz a lot, there are people that are very much interested in it. And can we get an R&R Raditz and Ranch? I believe that somebody commissioned Sal DVD, who's really good at doing Dragon Ball designs, to do a Raditz and Ranch from R&R splash screen. I think that's knocking around somewhere, but I don't think that we'll get that level of detail here. But then again, people could mod the mod and do the R&R Raditz using this as a template, but be sure to give RC Burrito their dues because, yeah, this is a lot of work put into this and their team. When I was doing my research for this video, I found this breakdown from Moldy Bagel in collaboration with RC Burrito. They obviously got a pre-release version, and this is a 12-minute video. I'm not going to be reacting to this entirely because it's quite clear that Moldy put in a lot of effort into this. So I just wanted to pick some things that I thought were really, really cool. So basically, there are, as was expected, things lifted from the actual game. But, I mean, you have to fill in the gaps every now and again because there's only a few episodes with Raditz in it. I mean, you need to have some things added from different characters. But it sort of makes sense in that regard. So, as you can tell from this thing, there are things elemented from Cooler because Raditz is a big guy. He's a big boy. So that's to be expected. But you can see everything's here as you would expect. And this is actually a really thorough breakdown. Again, I'm just gonna leave this to you to watch, and I'll leave a link to this in the description and up top. But I'm so pleased with this mod. This is so good. Why am I this excited about what is essentially a mod? Well, the fact is that ever since Fighters came out in 2018, and when I briefly played it before giving up because I'm no good at fighting games, I was expecting Raditz to be a playable character. And of course, they were being very particular arxists and curating certain characters and whether or not they'd actually be in it. So you're not going to get like things you get in Tenkaichi Budokai or even Xenoverse, where there are dozens and dozens of characters, or even hundreds, where their movesets are basically the same. I fear that if we were going to get a Raditz sort of thing, it would be basically just a Nappa skin. That would have just been really, really sad to see the brother of Goku being designated as just a variation of Nappa. But I could easily see them do it because in terms of their basic appearance and their structure and their body build, they are essentially the same. But I'm really pleased to see that this team has actually gone above and beyond to make something this comprehensive. And now actually realizing for the people that wanted to see Raditz in Fighters, you can have it. I don't know whether you could probably do online play with this. You probably couldn't, since everything is so bespoke. Things are lifted from different places, and it's not quite sure whether it will be gelling well in terms of the online netcode. I mean, netcode these days is just so flaky at the best of times, but this is just so good. I'm so pleased about this. I just can't believe that Raditz is joining the fight to some degree. I just want to take a look at some more of these screenshots, man. These are just so good. I mean, you get the typical kind of conflict thing. You see we have Piccolo. Oh, that's just so good. And the double Sunday, that's a good shot. These are really good choices in terms of the actual showcase of these fights. So Raditz being a little sneaky boy, putting them in the corner, that's just great. The scouter thing again, that's really good. Oh, that's a smug face. That is a smug face indeed. I love it. Oh, no, wait, actually. No, you do get the face things. Oh, okay. No, you do get them. Okay, that's something I wanted to clear up, so that was good. That's good to see. And then, of course, you just get some key attacks. So it's obviously show you can do long-range stuff. Curb stomping his brother. That's really cool. More explosions involving our boy. And then you get some key projections. And again, I'm really loving the fact that they get the key color right. That's perfect. Key lobs. And that's a good thing to finish on. That's a really good shot. Raditz getting his dues and finally being in the game. There are some glitches here, like, you know, I don't think the muscle's supposed to be right there, but this is the first build of a completely comprehensive mod. I think you can forgive that. I'm pretty sure this will easily be improved, but the fact this is being done by a team of essentially 3, that's fantastic. And with all of the feedback coming in, this mod's only going to get better. But am I pleased that Raditz is now in the Fighters game, kind of? Well, yeah, I think this is the best we're going to get. I don't know what's going to happen with the future of Fighters, whether we're just going to see constant improvements with what we've got, or a sequel. Remains to be seen. I mean, we're not seeing a sequel with Xenoverse anytime soon, but I feel like the trinity of Bandai Dragon Ball games is pretty much there. We've got Kakarot, we've got Xenoverse, we've got FIGHTERZ. They cover all bases really for Dragon Ball fans, and really, the future of Dragon Ball is mostly in the games, and this just makes me happy.